Vicky was still left alone in the lolly world. She knew where each portal was heading to, yet she couldn't make one for herself. She was all alone and had to deal with the lollies. She said some tears as
Why can't my magic work perfectly with the portals? Great. Not...
a light blinded her suddenly. She saw it and couldn't believe it. A portal, and Blanca, her dearest husbando, in front of it. She ran to him, hugging him tightly as he smiled.
Come, dear, let us go to the banana fish realm and shoot the mafia together.
She smiled and jumped in with him, smiling. She was the happiest weeb alive. They both grabbed guns from this man that was an expert on guns, however somewhat mean.
Take what you need and leave, neg.
Blanca and Vicky ran to Gozaline to shoot that motherfucker.
You are my friend. I know you live in my demo. Mata wasurete nai desho. You are my dream. Hajimata baka. Kimi wa my loveless friend. Whoa, himata bitatsu yo. Every day, konosaki no shining day. I wanna see you. You got my soul on fire.
I know what I have to do. A war is coming. I can feel it. My allies versus Jax's. Amel sat on his cloud, not particularly interested, before Gingy looked him in the eye and said, I need a favour.
Amel at your service, my G.
He'd smile, ready to complete whatever the request was with haste. With the power of his stand, Ricardo! Which Gingy wasn't able to see considering their current lack of stand power. I need an arrow and a trip to Italy.
Look at your hand. I kinda knew that was gonna be your first goddamn request.
In Gingy's hand was a stand arrow, shiny at the tip and ready to be used. Gingy's eyes would grow, looking up at Amel as they spoke. Thank you. Gingy would plunge the arrow into their own shoulder, screaming in pain. Ah! They ripped it back out and waited, a golden glow surrounding them. It was time for their stand to emerge. Za Waldo! Gingy screamed as time stopped for all but Amel and Gingy, before panting at the strenuous act.
Not that original, is it, twat?
Amel would say as he raised an eyebrow. It doesn't need to be, does it? Time would resume as Gingy asked. Amel would chuckle.
Ha, fuck it. Take my hand and I'll take you where you need to go.
As an extremely buff black man would emerge from behind Amel, the secret to his N-word pass in this universe. It was his omnipotent stand, Ricardo. Back on the lolly world, a wild Keanu Reeves was on the loose, and Paul and many Amels had to catch him. After many Amels had been lost to the badassness that was John Wick, man! Keanu was back in his cage. The acrobat Amel stood by his cage with a great big smile and said,
Finally fucking caught you.
Keanu suddenly reached through the bar and snapped the arrogant acrobat Amel's neck.
Ah, today was really fun.
Ringleader Amel said while looking across the circus grounds at the 30 dead Amels on the floor.
New record.
Once the circus had packed away and they teleported to Italy in the JoJo world, where they recruited more Amels to replace the ones they had lost. On the first night there, a strange traveller walked in to watch the show. This was Gingy, and they were tired from doing whatever it was they were doing.
Welcome to the circus, my dude.
Ringleader Amel said to the fiery head person.
Today we have a special show, ladies and gentlemen.
What's going to happen?
It's a surprise.